Oh, welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Starflames, and we're back with another video. In this video, guys, we're gonna talk about Jaguar Wright finding herself in legal hot waters, honey. And you know that Jaguar Wright, she says a lot about a lot of people on the internet. And all these years, many celebrities, they have allowed her to go unnoticed. However, there's one man who is not letting Jaguar Wright off the hook, and that is Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight is saying, I never abused my ex-wife. Neither did I abuse any prostitutes or do any of the things that you have been claiming that I've done. And it is not okay for you to be fabricating these stories, making these false claims about me and get away with it. And as such, he is suing her for defamation over it. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because Brian McKnight is saying Jaguar Wright is talking crazy as hell when she claimed he abused his ex-wife and some prostitutes. Now, he filed a lawsuit against Jaguar Wright for a bunch of allegations, and she has been saying about him online, which Brian McKnight is saying these are clearly blatant lies. Now, the lawsuit alleged Brian McKnight claims Jaguar Wright went on a social media rant and alleged that he was hiring prostitutes and physically harming them during sexual encounter. And he's saying these are things that never happened. And he also claims that Jaguar Wright also alleged that he was an abusive husband to his ex-wife, Julie McKnight, who Jaguar Wright claims is her cousin. Brian McKnight is saying, I never abused my ex-wife, and I had no idea about this alleged relation to Jaguar Wright. So he's saying, how is it that you are related to my ex-wife, and I have no idea about that relation? Things are not right. And he's saying Jaguar Wright knows she's lying about him, but proceeded to smear his name online anyway. And as such, he's coming for the ass because he's suing her for damages. Now, the last time we heard someone was going to come after Jaguar Wright, it never happened. And that was jayz and Beyonce. Do you guys remember when Jaguar Wright appeared on Piers Morgan Uncensored? And he basically claimed that jayz and Beyonce was far worse than Sean Diddy Combs, claiming that the Carters had more victims than Diddy. And after that uncensored moment, jayz and Beyonce's attorney, Alex Spiro, gave Piers Morgan an ultimatum. Edit that interview, take out that portion, or else we're gonna have the court force you to do so. Piers Morgan was like, alright, you ain't have to say that twice. I want none of that smoke from jayz and Beyonce, because he knows that that would have affected his sponsorship, his brand deals, and all of that. And Piers wasn't about to lose that good money over a Jaguar Wright allegation. So, edited that clip, he did. And as such, after that, we learned that jayz and Beyonce was gonna go after Jaguar Wright. And I was like, no, I don't think they're gonna sue her, because jayz and Beyonce didn't get to where they are by being stupid. They got to that point by being calculated. So they knew that suing someone that is known to be a conspiracy theorist who has been known to be diagnosed with a mental health condition was not the way that jayz and Beyonce was about to go. That lawsuit never came to light, and I believe that we can see that it was all a lie. But evidently, someone is not taking the easy road on Jaguar Wright, and Mr. Brian McKnight is that person. He's saying, you will not be allowed to smear my name, image, or defame me in any shape, form, character, personality, and get away with it. I don't give a rat's ass what you have going on, but I come first over here, and as such, I'm taking legal actions against you. Now, this is going to be pretty interesting because this man is coming out publicly to say, I never did anything abusive to my ex-wife. I never did such thing about prostitute or anything like that. So we know that facts aren't defamation. So the question is, does Jaguar Wright have any evidence to back up her claim? Because if the ex-wife even gets subpoenaed and gets deposed and she says, no, we had arguments, yes, we had heated debates and discussions, but never experienced any form of abuse by the hands of my ex-husband. And no prostitute is coming out to say this is what had happened. Honey, you know that it's gonna be a clear, clean cut for Brian McKnight. But if we have some prostitutes coming forward and we're in the era of Me Too movement, people just want money. It doesn't even have to be true. But then, think about it. It could be a Shannon Sharp situation, right? Because these celebrities, they seem to be so heavily into BDSMs. And while Jaguar Wright may be dubbing it as abuse, who knows if Brian McKnight might have done it and had a contract going on there with these girls for BDSM. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying what are the possibilities, and those are the things that Jaguar Wright has been hearing, but doesn't have all the facts together, then came to the public and said a few things. It could also be that, what she has heard could be potentially half true or completely lie. Completely false narrative, completely made up. Because you guys know that the internet also has Jaguar Wright to be a notorious liar. But I have to say, there are some things that Jaguar Wright has spoken about and has shared with the internet that has came to pass. So there are things that she has said that has proven to be factual, honey. But at the same time, there are equally a lot of stuff that she has said that has proven to be nothing but a flat out lie. So as such, Brian McKnight is saying the allegations against him is one of those many lies that Jaguar Wright has been telling on the internet, and he's not willing to let it slide. He's coming from that house, and he doesn't care if she has the money or not. He wants to be paid. He's determined to teach her a lesson. He's determined to set an example and make one out of Jaguar Wright. It's your time to chime in, guys, because I want to hear from you. I never thought I would actually literally live to see the light of day that a celebrity, a actual celebrity, comes after Jaguar Wright for all the things that she has been saying on the internet. But evidently, a new day has dawned, and things are about to shake up around here. I tell you, 2025, Game of Thrones, you cannot have a favorite because it is any man for the pick at this point in time. But anywho, guys, I want to hear from you though. Do you think that Jaguar Wright is lying and won't be able to prove anything that she said? Leave a comment below. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.